What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? My hair all jacked up. What's up with my hair, bruh? I got short hair. How's my hair fucked up? When I got short hair, how the fuck is my hair fucked up? My head looks like it's leaning or some shit. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Daniel Monroe, what's up, bro? Max C, let's get some money. Let's get it, Mac. Let's get it. Welcome in, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me as always. You know what it is. It's time to get those plays in. Let me go ahead and get everything set up. Refresh that. We're gonna let everybody pile in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. College basketball has been added to the Props Made Easy tools. If you haven't tried it yet, college basketball is there. We're adding some more prop types right now. PRA, there's a few prop types that still aren't there, but we're adding those prop types shortly. Team is on it. The team is on it. What's up, y'all? Welcome in, man. Drop a like down below as you guys file in. Appreciate y'all for being here as always, man. And as always, you're in the right place to get that money tonight. Good decision. Good decision. Just gonna let y'all know. It's raining pretty bad outside. If y'all see me fly away at any moment, a nader got me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's the risk you got to take sometimes to go live. If a nader gets me, a nader gets me. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all see me fly away, a nader got me. And I'll be the first person to be streaming sports stuff and fly away from a nader. So that'll be pretty cool. My man rocking OVO. I got to. Come on now, Victor. Hey, Cam, does the tool take weather into consideration too? Absolutely. Because the tool takes in what in our projection data, weather is implemented into it, especially for NFL where weather matters. And then the sports books also keep weather into consideration. Yo, let's go. Let's get it. Hefe, let's get it. Anthony, what's up, bro? What's up, Cam? Can we get some better pick slips, please, my boy? I got you. We'll start off on better. I'll share my screen in a minute. We'll check out some better picks. What's up, y'all? And remember, everybody who's in here, man, don't be shy. Ask whatever questions you got. If you use the Props Made Easy tools, you have some questions for me and need me to help you understand something, let me know. Hit me up. Do y'all know what the wind is like for the Kansas City game tonight? That's a good question. Let me check updated weather. Check updated weather for that game real quick. We got some downpours from time to time throughout the game. So there's going to be some periods of dry weather during the game, and there's going to be some periods where it could possibly downpour. So it's kind of off and on. I definitely, with the rain chances and the high probability of rain, that's an uptick in the run game, obviously, and a downtick in the pass game. Whether the rain happens the whole game or the rain just happens during one small portion of the game, no matter what, that's going to take away from some shit in the pass game, and that's going to add some shit to the run game. That's just what the rain does. Same thing that heavy wind does. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, y'all. Show some support. You already know, Anthony. Listen to Anthony, man. Drop a like down below. 45 people in here, only 5 likes. Let's get it. I've always heard rain isn't a big of a deal. It's the wind mile per hour that affects. Rain definitely is a bit of an effect as well, just because teams just play it safe in that situation and like to hand it off more in rainy situations. Kind of same thing as like snowy situations. Like they will throw the ball, but they're typically going to run the ball more in a situation like that. The ball can be a lot harder to catch when it's wet from the rain. Obviously, they dry the balls and they replace the balls often, but it's not going to matter if the rain's consistently coming down. So it's going to be harder to catch, which in turn is a downtick in passing game upside. What it do, my guy? Let's get it. Thomas, let's get it, bro. Kiera, what's up? Any Prizepicks value? Hey, all right, let me share my screen. I'm sitting here just talking. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm about to share my screen in a second, y'all. 1 second. As always, around this time, I'm talking to the team as I'm live about things. All right, let's get it. Drop a like down below. Let's get straight to it. I'm about to share my screen real quick. We good? Everybody good? Everybody see props made easy? All right. Let's get it. Let's get to it. So we can start off by talking about the Kansas City Tampa Bay NFL game, or we can start off by talking about NBA. It's completely up to y'all. Y'all know these live shows are completely dictated by what y'all want to do. So just let me know. What sport y'all want to start with? Are we adding sleeper props for college basketball? Let me see. We may. We may. We have a lot of different options. We may. All right, more of the people have said NFL. So we're going to start off by talking about NFL, and then we'll also take some questions on NBA. Whatever questions y'all have, whatever player you've been thinking about, whatever, ask me down in the chat and I'll look into it. Monday Night Football. Let's start off with Monday Night Football. So first and foremost, let me refresh this one more time because you know I'm the king of yapping in the beginning of these live streams. All right. Looking at Monday Night Football, Bucky Irving under 17.5 receiving yards at minus 2.15 sportsbook differential is going to be at the top of the list at a minus 2.15 sportsbook differential. The sportsbook average on this line for Bucky is 15.3. Player projection is 16.8. Projection differential of minus 0.7. So the under is liked on Bucky Irving's receiving yards of 17.5. If we look at Bucky's history of receiving yards, we'll see he's gone under in 62.5%. So Bucky Irving's under. Kade Cunningham under 56.5 receiving yards at a minus 2.07. Sportsbook differential on the under 56.6. Sportsbook lines on average are at 54 on him. Player projection is 48, a minus 8. Player projection is almost 10 yards lower on Kade Cunningham than the receiving yards is on Prizepicks. Now, a lot of people are going to see these last two games and immediately say, oh, yeah, definitely got to go with that, right? They got the injuries in Tampa Bay. Otten's seen all these different things. But at the end of the day, I like to go off of what the data is telling me overall. What is the data telling me overall? Yes, these players are out for Tampa Bay. Yes, Otten has had a couple great games. But when you look at the entire sportsbook sportsbook industry, right? And by the way, these sportsbooks look at information that none of us are going to be looking at. Right? Let's be honest. There's a lot of information these sports books look at that none of us are going to be looking at. So it's good to just take their word for it when it comes to their data and compare those lines to where Prizepicks is. And when you do that, you have a 2.07 differential on the under. So Kade Cunningham is expected to go under on his 56.5, regardless of how hot the last two games have been. Now, because he's been so hot over the last two games, you could just fade the prop if you choose to, because it's scary to you because of the last couple games. But nonetheless, if you want to have long-term success in this game, you got to follow the data. You got to follow the data consistently. All right. So Kade Cunningham under 56.5, even when it sounds crazy. You know how many times I've cashed a slip because I played a play that the Props Made Easy tool said I should, when in my head I'm like, oh, no way that's happening. And it ends up happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's happened so many times. I have faded players because I think there's no way they go under or there's no way they go over, just for them to do exactly what the data said they were going to do. So over the years, I've been in the sports business for over 8 years. A lot of DFS, a lot of optimal lineups over at greenlightdfs.com. But nonetheless, I've been in this game for a long, long time. And you got to follow the data, man. Follow the data. That's number one. Rashad White under 59.5 rushing plus receiving at a minus 1.92 sportsbook differential. Sportsbook line at 57.5, player projection of 57.9. So our player projection and the sportsbook line, the average sportsbook line, is damn near identical. So like the under on Rashad White. Justin Watson under 20.5 receiving yards at a minus 1.58. Patrick Mahomes under 252.5 passing yards at a minus 1.5. Again, the sports books are liking the unders on a lot of these receiving spots. We talked about it in the beginning of this live stream, right? Y'all were asking about the weather situation and how that could possibly affect the game. It's looking like these sports books are expecting this game to be a little bit lower on the receiving game, on the pass game. Just hit 2 soccer plays with the tool. Thank you. Alvaro, don't thank me, man. I'm not sitting here putting all the data on this thing, but I appreciate you anyways. I know I'm a part of the growth. I'm a part of Props Made Easy's built, but I'm not the data guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the data did their thing for sure, man. Do Hard Rock. All right, let's check out Hard Rock for NFL. Hard Rock for NFL, the over on Rachaad White's 24.5 receiving yards. Now, the reason you're seeing this change is because the line on Hard Rock is lower than the line was over on Prizepicks, okay? So make sure you understand that. Some sites it might say over, and the other side it say under because there's a difference in the line in general. Rachaad White over 55.5 rushing plus receiving. Kareem Hunt over 63.5 rushing yards. I really like that with the rain possibilities and them possibly relying on the run heavily. Bucky Irving over 31.5 rushing yards. What is all this data telling us? Literally, the data is telling us, right? The data is sitting here telling us, looks like it's going to be rainy. Looks like the run game gets a plus. Looks like the receiving game gets a negative. And that's exactly what we just talked about. That's typically what happens in this kind of situation. Now, there's been also times where they predicted rain and it was dry the whole game. So that's just the risk you take at the end of the day. But you got to take the data, man. You got to roll with what the data says consistently. You really do. Patrick Mahomes to throw an interception for a demon. Oh, Patrick Mahomes to throw an interception. I don't know if he's gonna have to risk many throws, to be honest with you. Let's see. Normally, I like to do that on a team that'll be behind and forcing throws to catch up. That's kind of my strategy when it comes to playing up players' interceptions line. I like to go with those teams that are expected to be behind good and really have to throw the ball a lot. And in those situations, you're forcing things and mistakes happen. Drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. Remember, man, look, I want to meet y'all. I want to say what's up to y'all. So make sure y'all say what's up in the chat. I went over on 55.5 rushing plus receiving. Okay. What you thinking on the spread tonight? Good question. Let me check in the updated spread. I haven't looked at that in a good little bit. Let me look at the game in general and give an idea of what I'm expecting to happen here. Obviously, Tampa Bay is struggling right now. They're missing a lot of players, and that's a huge spread. Like somebody asked about Patrick Mahomes over interceptions, right? If he was in Baker Mayfield's position, I would say absolutely. But in Mahomes' position with this game script, them being up big like that, I just don't see a reason. I really don't. With that big of a spread, love the unders on Mahomes' passing yards. Love the over on Kareem Hunt's rushing yards. That's just off the bat, just off spread alone. That spread is big, though. I'll give it that. That spread is a big spread, but man, it's going to be tough. That's a good question, man. If I had to guess, I'd say Tampa Bay somehow is able to keep it competitive. So I might go Tampa Bay plus 8.5. But that's kind of just like a winging it. Ayton is green over 10.5. Everybody good with football, or you want to see something else? Is everybody good with football? NBA Live bet's been fired. By the way, y'all, after NBA starts, I like to just chill and post live bets over on my Twitter page at Cam_ATL. Make sure y'all follow my Twitter at Cam_ATL. Throughout the night, I'll just be chilling, watching games, seeing how the game scripts are going, and putting up some live bets from that. We swept our live bets last night that I posted on Twitter. They're live bets, so you got to make sure you get them quick when I post them. But if you want to follow along and just hang out, do some live bets with your boy later, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Why would I take Bucky Irving's under receiving yards if they're going to be down? I understand that, but the data says you should still take the under on him. So I would. Like I get your thought process on it, and that's the same way that I think about it, right? With game script, I immediately think over, I immediately think under. With the game script in mind, the data still likes the under on his receiving yards. So follow it, regardless of how you feel about it. At the end of the day, more times than not, the data is going to be right. Would there be some times that you're right? Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? But there's also going to be sometimes, most times, that the data's right. That's all I'm saying. Could he go over? Absolutely. Sports betting, shit can happen. You know what I mean? But you just got to follow the data. Game script suggests passes from Tampa Bay, dump offs to running back is very plausible. Absolutely, definitely could happen. But will that be Bucky Irving? Is the question. And the data does not suggest it'll be much of him. You've come a long ways. I used to get your lineups from a picture of your notebook. Branson, man. I love when people talk about that because that's crazy. That's old days. That's what, like 6-7 years ago? I was I used to write down my lineups for Greenlight DFS on a piece of paper, take a picture, and email it to everyone individually. That was a struggle because imagine when there would be an update needed or something. I'd have to literally do it like so much. It was so fucking stressful having to resend pictures out to people's emails and shit. Crazy. Yeah, email. This was 7 years ago. Are we liking Jose Alvarez? Hey, let's move on to basketball. Y'all down? Let's do it. All right, basketball. We do have a green. DeAndre Ayton over 10.5 rebounds is a 53.09% chance to hit. Minus 138 consensus on the over. Highest odds of minus 149. Player projection of 10.95. Over the last 5, he's hit it an 80%. So good spot there. I would definitely try to get that in as you can. Jalen Brunson's under 10.5 rebounds assists is an honorable mention. Minus 135 consensus on the under. Highest odds on minus 152. Projection of 10.4. So very tight projection differential. Jason Tatum under 5.5 assists at 52.4. Minus 135 consensus. What's interesting here, though, is the minus 155 on his under 5.5 assists on Pinnacle. That's crazy. Brandon Miller over 6.5 rebounds assists. DeAndre Ayton, over 10.5 rebounds. That play will bump. Props Made Easy is really good at getting these plays before they bump. That will bump. Dude, Gabi at 9.5. What the fuck is that? What do you mean? Is that college basketball? Give it a minute to load all this data up. It's taking a minute to load the college basketball data up. There we go. The best college basketball as of right now, and as I said, more prop types are being added as well, but Wooga, over 4.5 rebounds, is a 52.81 chance to hit, minus 137 consensus odds. Guess what else we have? We've got a little bit of history data. We show whatever is available, whatever data, history data we have, we'll show. So some of these guys will have more, some of these guys will have less. It just depends. But we do have some history data as well. Is there anything you like for the Bucks personally? Let's look at Milwaukee personally. Let me type in their team. As you guys know, if you ever want to search a team, you can just put their abbreviation. All right, for the Bucks, it's got Miller because of MIL. Let me put Cleveland. There we go. Okay, now let's look for Giannis. There's nothing Milwaukee-wise, at least not on Prizepicks. The highest, the best option is Giannis, and he's black. I mean, he's red. He's a red chance to hit. So if we go to all sportsbooks though, and we keep it on that game, you just type one of the teams in, it'll pull that game up only. Let's look at all sportsbooks for NBA. It's raining, so my Wi-Fi may slow down just a little bit. It's storming outside. Like I said, if a tornado takes me, I'll be the first person to be live in a tornado take them. Come on, brother. Internet issues at the moment. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're good. I told you there's a storm outside, so my internet may suck a little bit. Y'all bear with me. I didn't want to go to college basketball again. It's just taking forever to get that data up right now with that storm outside. Okay. Anyway, so no on Milwaukee. No on Milwaukee. DeAndre Ayton's chance to hit has gone up to 53.8. He's black, but he's red. What's the best goblin to play? Let's see. The best goblin's going to be Devin Booker, over 2.5 made threes at a 61% chance to hit. Denny Avdija, over 1.5 assists at a 60%. De'Aaron Fox, over 3.5 rebounds at a 58%. There's three best ones. Yeah, it's trash. Go back to NBA. Yeah, I told y'all at the beginning of this live, if you're new, there's a storm going on outside. Wi-Fi may struggle a little bit, okay? If y'all see me fly away out of nowhere, a nader got me, okay? I need y'all all to go online and let everybody know Cam ATL got taken by a nader, and I'll be the first ever person to do fucking sports betting live show get taken by a tornado. Dylan Brooks, 0.5 threes. Dylan Brooks, let me see. Let me get off of the Goblin. Dylan Brooks' fantasy score is his best play. Over fantasy score of 18. Player projection of 23.37 is what we have his fantasy score projected at. Over at a 5.37 projection differential. We haven't looked at fantasy score. Let's take a look at fantasy score. I always go through a million things before I finally get to fantasy score. The best fantasy scores for tonight is Tobias Harris, over 29 fantasy score of 5.68 projection differential. We have him projected for 34.6. Jason Tatum, under 51.5 fantasy score of a 46.01 projection. That's a minus 5.49 projection differential. So under on Tatum. Remember, on Props Made Easy, a positive number, the better the over. Negative number, the better the under. Dylan Brooks, over 18. We just talked about him. Jalen Duren, over 29 at a 5.3. We have him projected for 34.3. Denny Avdija, over 24.5 at a 5.2. So a lot of fantasy scores too. Do not sleep on the fantasy score stuff. Let's refresh. I'm not taking that. Take what I said. What are you talking about? Prizepicks, college football. Now, what we got tomorrow, we've got on the 5th, we've got Connor Bazelak, under 239.5 at a minus 3.08 sportsbook differential. 236.4 is his average sportsbook line, so we could take advantage of the under there for him tomorrow. Chris Parker, over 23.5 receiving yards at a 1.67. Malcolm Johnson Jr., under 46.5 at a minus 1.5. Those are pretty much the main ones I would take right here, especially these two right here. Mainly Connor. It's a good spot for Connor. Going back to NBA, DeAndre Ayton still number one. Brandon Miller, over 6.5 rebounds assists. Jalen Brunson, under 10.5 rebounds assists. LaMelo Ball is very interesting. You know why? Over 4.5 rebounds is at minus 162 odds on Hot Streak. That's crazy. We look at his last 20 games. He's hit this in 45%. DeAndre Ayton on these 10.5 rebounds, he's gone over in 65% of his last 20 games. Brandon Miller, over 6.5 rebounds assists. We look at his last 20. He's hit this in 55%. Jalen Brunson, under 10.5 rebounds assists. He's hit this 70% of the time. So some really good top plays popping. What is fantasy score exactly? Fantasy score is on Prizepicks. They have a fantasy score. And then we have their fantasy score projection. So our projection for the fantasy score is from our data that we have, and then we compare it to the fantasy score data on Prizepicks. It's just a Prizepicks prop. Bro, Dylan gone chalked the fantasy. The 0.53s is a Gobi. Check hot streak, bro. All right, let's check hot streak real quick. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. And just like everybody else is doing, ask me whatever questions. I really want to just look over what y'all want to look over. I'm not like looking at whatever I want to look at. I am showing you the best plays for different things, but I'm also answering y'all's questions and showing you individual plays that you want to see. Denny Abdullah over 2.5 assists on hot streak at 56.9 chance to hit. Minus 191. Highest odds on the over. That's crazy. 60% he's hit this line. Jalen Green, over 2.5 turnovers at 56.09. Minus 185 highest odds. Over the last 20, he's hit this 50%. Jordan Poole, under 3.5 turnovers at 55%. Colin Sexton, under 2.5 rebounds at 55%. Jaden Ivey, over 1.5 made threes at 55.6%. James Harden, under 3.5 made threes at 55%. Like a ton. There's like 10 plays over 55% on hot streak. Now, obviously, the payout's a little different over on hot streak, but you could still double up taking some high chances to hit over there. Where the motherfucking cookies and shit? I could have sworn I didn't make the title as like baking cookies. Come hang out. The title of this video is not I'm in the kitchen baking cookies. Come hang out with me. That's not the fucking title of the cookie. That's not the title of the fucking live stream. So you shouldn't expect cookies when you come here. Kade Cunningham points under. Let's see. All sports books. Come on. This storm is really fucking my internet up right now. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really fucking my internet up. So you wanted me to look at who? Somebody asked me to look at somebody, and I'm literally blanking on that shit right now. Does the player projection matter when looking for props? No. The player projection matters if you're looking at the fantasy score projection. Oh, you're meaning our player projections. Yeah, of course. If you're talking about when you're looking at DeAndre Ayton, for example, when you're looking at DeAndre Ayton and you see the 10.95 projection differential, of course it matters. Now, it doesn't matter to the point where you don't want to take one over the other. Like, we have it set up to where we take the sportsbook consensus odds number one, and then we have the player projection also. So our plays at Props Made Easy are plus EV plus projection plays. Not only are they EV, but they have player projection on that same side of the EV. So just kind of making things more likable. Also, turnovers on Dennis. Kade Cunningham. All right, I got you. For Kade Cunningham, his fantasy score, over 42 fantasy score of 3.18 projection differential is going to be our best bet. Player projection of 45, over 42 is the best bet there. PME tool helped me go 6 for 6 with an eSport tennis lineup on UD. Got plus 660 odds on it. It's amazing. That's what's up, B. I love that. Good for you. Good for you. What other people y'all want to look at? We got a couple more minutes on here. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Let's refresh and see if anything new has popped in. Let's look at college basketball. I know it's a little slow, but we'll just kind of wait for a second. We'll wait for a second. Let it come in. Wooga Poplar, over 4.5 rebounds is our number one bet on college basketball right now. Graham Ike is the next best, under 23.5 points and rebounds. There has been multiple green chances to hit that have popped in since we've gotten college basketball up. So you don't have to force anything. You can sit back and wait if you want. Will there be demon props for NBA soon? There already is. Let me go to NBA and explain it to you. So we have the demon button over here on NBA. Anytime you click the demon button, the only time a player will show right here is if his projection, our projection for him, is higher than the demon line, which won't happen a ton because there's not a lot of data that will back demon plays. But on the rare occasion where our projection is higher than the demon, it will give you a demon play right there. NBA goblins are looking juicy again if you're looking for a quick pair on Prizepicks. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're looking for some real quick to pair Ayton with, which I'm incredibly surprised that they haven't bumped him yet. He should probably be bumped already to 11 or something. If you don't know what to pair him with, DeAndre Ayton, you can pair him with a goblin and just get a double up slip. Pair him with, you can't do Devin Booker, but pair him with Denny Avdija over 1.5 assists at a 60% chance to hit. So you can easily do that and have a double up. Holy shit, look at the college basketball props on Fliff right now. Let me see. It might take a minute for me to get there. It might take a minute for me to get there because my internet is running pretty damn slow right now because of this storm going on at my house. Okay. College football on Fliff. Some big spots. Bruce Thornton over 0.5 steals. Remember, on Fliff, though, the payout will be adjusted accordingly, though. So the payout won't be as big, but you may be able to still double up putting a couple of these against each other. So I would make sure you take lower chances. Like if you want a higher payout, just go down here to some of these like mid 50s and you'll be able to put them together. But make sure you get a green chance to hit nonetheless. If you put these together, the payout won't be crazy high because they're the highest probability plays. And because of that, they're going to pay out a little less. But like I said, you can scroll down to the mid 50% or so and still get a double up slip with green probabilities. It's storming crazy in Dallas right now. I know. That's why my internet's a little bit slow on me. I went 8 for 10 with a 10-man pick on better with the PME tool. That's what's up, Texas Savage. I love that. Somebody was talking about wanting a better slip on NBA. If you're still here, I got you right now. I'm about to go to it right now. Looking at better picks, the best place for better picks is Kevin Horter, over 4.5 rebounds, assists at 54%. Chance to hit, minus 149 highest odds. Terry Rozier, over 1.5 turnovers at 53.9, minus 146 highest odds. Davion Mitchell, under 2.5 rebounds at 53.6% chance to hit, minus 150 highest odds. Harrison Barnes, under 12.5 points, minus 167 highest odds on Pinnacle. And remember, not only are all these plays have the highest odds in their favor, but they have projection data that will also agree with it. That's one of the biggest benefits of Props Made Easy. By the way, if you want to go to Props Made Easy, I haven't put the link in today. Props Made Easy is only $20 a month. You can sign up at the link below. I'll put the link for Props Made Easy right now in the chat. If you haven't tried it before, you need to. Especially if you play player props on Prizepicks, Better, Underdog, all these other sites. Definitely the best tool in the industry when it comes to that. Especially seeing that we have player projections as well, where other places just don't. What's up? I hit a play this morning in soccer. That's what's up, Randy. I ran to Whataburger and back roads were flooding. For real, I'm not risking getting swept by no floods for Whataburger. I don't know what it is, but Whataburger is just not my jam. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a few things at Whataburger I could consider, but like most of the time, like, and I have my moments where I do not eat the best. Like I'm somebody, I'll randomly just crave Popeyes wings. You know Popeyes new wings? I don't know how new they are, but Popeyes new wings, the fucking signature hot, the lemon one, the lemon honey or whatever it is. Oh my God. I would tear those up right now. I kind of want to go to Popeyes when I get right off this live. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little hungry. Ayton points is green now too. Let's switch over to that. Somebody said the sweet heat ones are the best. For real? I kind of like I like how hot are the sweet heat ones though? Popeyes wings are gas, absolutely. But you know what? The thing is though, is like their breading just feels like a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So I really got to be feeling like in good, good spirits to be like, you know what? I'm about to go tear these wings up and I don't care what happens to me. Because after I eat them, I feel like shit if I eat too many of them. And I easily can. I easily can eat too many of those fuckers. Matter of fact, man, I'm gonna convince my girl to get some Popeyes wings. Hold on, man. Y'all gonna see this in live time. I was supposed to cook tonight, but come on, man. It's Monday Night Football. Let me see.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hey, babe. Wow, forwarding to voicemail. That's fucked up. Hey, come here real quick. I gotta ask you a important question. All right, bye. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, so DeAndre Ayton, yeah, we do have the points on here now. We got the over 15.5 points at 53.6 chance to hit. So DeAndre Ayton over 15.5 points and DeAndre Ayton over 10.5 rebounds are both amazing plays. You can pair him with a Goblin, or you can scroll down a little bit, pair him with Jalen Brunson. What's up, baby? Let me ask you a question. A serious question. I know I was gonna cook. Let me tell you something. I know I was gonna cook. But let me say this. Somebody mentioned Whataburger, and I don't know how it started making me think about Popeyes. I know you don't like Popeyes, but I'll grab you something separate if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to get Popeyes if you're on board with that. You think that's cool? Right here. Dab me up then. Dab me up. All right, then. Think about what you want. Think about what you want. Because I'll just get you something separate since you don't want Popeyes, which is you're high on crack, but don't throw that at me.
Instead of me eating, can you just buy me more Christmas decorations?
You're not going to eat? You're going to starve? I'll buy you more Christmas decorations if you starve tonight. Yeah, I got you.
Well, if I eat at home?
Babe, I'll just get you food and I'll get you Christmas. I don't care. But, okay, I'm going to finish this live real quick.
I don't care what you eat.
You know what else is an option as well? You could drive to Popeyes real quick and grab some Popeyes wings. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody convinced me to try to say that. I'm sorry. I'm going to go get Popeyes wings. Somebody just said that and was like, hey, I thought you were sending her.
Order.
I'm not going to have them. I don't like ordering like my wings like that because by the time they get here, it'll be all soggy and shit. Okay, it'll sit in that grease for too long.
I'll go get Popeyes. I'll take your son in the storm out there right now. And
I'll go in a minute. I'm not talking about right now anyway. I'll go in a minute. All right, let's go. All right, sweet and spicy wings with mash and gravy. Popeyes the truth. Yeah, hey, man. I'm not talking about you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm answering questions. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. A couple more minutes, y'all. Yeah, I'm getting Popeyes wings tonight. Y'all see how I did that? I said, I'm getting Popeyes wings. I don't know if you heard that or not. Y'all might have heard some other shit, but I told her I'm getting Popeyes wings. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Anyway, final questions, y'all. Final questions. I got to lock back into my lineups for DFS. Final questions that y'all got. What's the pick of the day, brother? Right now, the best play on Prizepicks. Let me refresh. The best play on Prizepicks right now for NBA is DeAndre Ayton's rebounds. But DeAndre Ayton's points is right under that. Overs on both. So Vegas loves DeAndre Ayton's tonight. Jalen Brunson under 10.5 rebounds assists is something you can pair with it. Or you can just pair one of those with a Goblin. Denny Avdija, Julian Champagne, or however you say the dude's name. Could do it that way too. I signed up yesterday, but can I still get the deal for $15 a month? If you signed up yesterday, we're not able to adjust it now at this point. But by the end of when you signed up yesterday, by the end, if you're in my live streams, it's only for people in my live streams. By the end of this month that you already signed up for, hit up support and we can get you signed up on the 15 for the next month and for lifetime. All right. Lifetime doesn't mean you can join up on the 15, cancel, and then come back 2 months later on 15. You'd have to come back at 20 at that point. But for as long as you're active after, you're good. 7.5 wings over or under on heart attack. I've crushed like 20 and didn't die. So, but I'm also young. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have dab on all your tools as well, bro? Absolutely, Emerson. Yes. Bro, funny, don't be pump faking. We see where the man's. When she here, I'll be quiet. But when she leave, I'll be talking again. You already know. That's how I do. Yeah, you held it down just like that, bro. I got it, Daniel. Hey, you saw what I did? Anyways, y'all, I got to go apologize to my girl. Get off live. I just played. Had Popeyes last night and it was hitting. Popeyes hits every night. Every time you get it, it hits. The only issue is sometimes Popeyes drive-through is slow as shit. Is that how it is in your city too? Their drive-through is slow as fuck sometimes, and it damn near makes me want to just give up. I joined last month. Can I still take advantage of that? Yeah, you can get the 15 lifetime using the Cam Live. Just hit up support and let them know, but only hit them up at the end of your subscription. Don't hit them up when it's like in the middle. Always. Yeah, the drive-through's ass. Yeah, it is. Got to park and go inside. They be in there chilling. I'm damn sure not getting out going inside, especially with the rain. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know what it is about them, why they can't be a Chick-fil-A type business and just have people going through the lane like it's nothing, but it's slow, man. And that's the only thing that can keep me from Popeyes. And when I'm trying to be healthy, I don't eat Popeyes just because, I mean, come on, let's be real. It's not like signature of health people are trying to eat Popeyes. I mean, they're missing out though. These big buff dudes all in shape and shit, not eating Popeyes because they want to eat their salad, they're missing out. They're definitely missing out. Fuck your salad. These Popeyes wings go crazy. Like when I'm eating my Popeyes wings, I don't give a shit. Like I don't care about the weight I'm going to gain. None of that. And none of it matters. Like I said, Popeyes are a heart attack waiting to happen. If I die eating Popeyes, there's worse ways to die. Best believe that. There are worse ways to die than Popeyes wings. Let's be real. Anyway, I got to go. I'm sitting here just chatting about Popeyes wings with y'all. I am hungry. I'm not going to lie. I had PME months ago, going to give it another try. You got to, brother. You got to. You got to stick with it, man. Even if you have like one down moment, you got to stick with it. Continue using the data. This is SM, my guy. I changed my name so it would match my Discord name. What's up, brother? I don't have a Discord, though, so I don't know what you're talking about. On your way to work. Okay, I got to go. I got to go, y'all. I'm sitting here still talking. Bro, Cane's. Yeah, Cane's does fly by. Cane's is really good. They're fast in their drive-thru. They are fast in their drive-thru. Got another green on there. Oh, shit. All right, I got you. Let's look at it one more time before I head out, and then I got to go for real. NBA, we have DeAndre Ayton, over 10.5 rebounds, 53.7. DeAndre Ayton over 15.5 points at 53.5. And then Corey Kispert, under 22.5 PRA at 53.05. Highest odds of minus 169? Golly. In the last 10, he's gone under 80%. Yeah, that's definitely somebody right now you can pair up with DeAndre Ayton's rebounds or points and have a good little slip there. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Man sounded like you got a Popeyes sponsorship. Hey, I wish. Popeyes, if you're watching this right now, man, I'm going to be there around. Be there around 6 o'clock. No, later than that. 6:30. And I need y'all's drive-thru to work right. All right? And if the drive-thru's smooth, I'll talk about y'all again on my live stream. Anyway, I gotta talk to y'all later. I gotta head out, bro. All right, bye. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning in the live stream. Tonight, I'll probably post a video tonight touching on the best plays for tomorrow, like a regular video, and then I'll have my live stream in the morning, the Wake and Steak show in the morning, and then we'll do our afternoon as always. You already know. Lock in. Let's get it. I'm out, y'all. Peace.